Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Mbadiŋol ŋal be konton momondinto na kontona. Bela fila ale nyi video lo jube ani hakilima yala ale ya jube alba understand nale why nga video nyi play. So al nga video nyi jube.
What is the poorest country in the world?
Africa.
That's wrong. What is the poorest country in the world?
UK at the minute.
That's wrong. What is the poorest country in the world?
India?
That's wrong. What is the poorest country in the world?
Africa.
That's wrong. What is the poorest country in the world?
Tunisia.
That's wrong. What is the poorest country in the world?
Africa.
That is wrong. What is the poorest country in the world?
Iraq.
That is wrong. What is the poorest country in the world?
Ukraine.
That's wrong. What is the poorest country in the world?
Probably Africa.
That's wrong. What is the poorest country in the world?
Ethiopia.
That's wrong. What is the poorest country in the world?
Ukraine. As you know, they went through war, and like a lot of people don't have their homes anymore.
That's wrong. What is the poorest country in the world?
Nigeria?
That's wrong. What is the poorest country in the world?
I think it's Antarctica. There's no one there.
That's wrong. What is the poorest country in the world?
In Romania, because we don't have jobs there. We come to UK to make money, child benefit.
That's wrong. What is the poorest country in the world?
Africa.
The continent.
Yes.
That's wrong.
You know, we have all seen this video. You know, it's so sad that 99.1% of the Europeans, white people, thought that Africa is the poorest continent in the world. But the questioner asked them which country is the poorest country in the world. But most of the ignorant people, most of the ignorant whites think that Africa is a country. They think that Africa is the poorest country in the world, while not remembering their forefathers went to Africa to loot, to come and develop their continent, to come and develop their country today, where they should say, thank you to Africa for developing our continent. Thank you to Africa for bringing sustenance to us in our continent. But no, all they think of is poverty, sicknesses, and other things which you know is rampant in their own continent. White people always see Africa as a dumb place. White people always see Africa as something that you know is very sad to explain. What a sad thing, you know. So we all see this kind of things happening. But I did not blame these people. I blame their parents. I blame their forefathers. I blame people who are teaching them in school without teaching them the continent of Africa, but leaving them to be like that, leaving them to grow with hate against Africans. You can say anything you want to say about this video, but the reality is that most of you Europeans hate Africans. Most of you Europeans want to see Africa to be the poorest continent on this earth. Without knowing that, without going through history to know that your forefathers were the people who came to Africa to loot, steal, kill, and captured our people to come and develop your that continent today. You grandchildren are enjoying today. You did not know that. All the mineral resources, all the golds and diamonds that your people have been looting to come and develop your continent. Which European country do we have where they do gold mining? Which European country or America or Asia do we have people mining diamonds? Where do they get all this from? Where do they mine all this from? They went to Africa because they know we have these natural resources. We have all these minerals there. So they went there to make us fight, to create chaos, to create enmity between Africans, so that they can loot, so that they can take whatever it be beneficial to their country. They looted everything and take it. So today most of their ignorant kids are still following the footsteps of their forefathers, four ignorant fathers' step foot. Today they are taking and terming Africa as a country and seeing Africans as something else. But let me tell you, this is not our doing. For us to be on top, for us to have all these things, this is the Creator's work, and you can't change anything about that. Africans are strong. Africans are well prepared. Africans are developed. So you can change that. You can change that. Your hate for Africa, You're seeing Africa in other way around, that's your business. But we tell you, today, the life you are enjoying in this Western world, the life you are enjoying in America, the life you are enjoying in England, the life you are enjoying in France, the life you are enjoying in so many places in the European countries. Say thanks to Africans that your forefathers forcefully used to develop, to build, to construct your continent. And you, most of you will come out to say that we develop our country. Why will some of you come here? Why will you come here? Forgetting that the country you are saying we developed, who developed it? By forcing our forefathers, by beating day and night, making our forefathers to work to build that country. That's how you want to be bold enough to be proud to say that we build our continent? You need to be ashamed of that. You need to be ashamed to say even such kind of things. Know that Africans are the people who develop your continent. So if you like it, you don't like it, go through history. You will know everything about what developed your continent. It's not nothing but the Africans. Those are the people who develop your continent. If they are not being forcefully used to come and work for your people, to build the nation, they work down 7 to 7 to make sure that your parents leave something better for you, and they destroy our continent by looting, stealing, and capturing our forefathers to take them to Europe and other part of the world to make them as slaves, to work in the farms, to work in fabric without any payment, without enough food, without clothes. And some of you are here without thanking Africa, and still today your people are looting, are making chaos, are making problems, creating problems between Africans, so that enmity will be more in our continent. That will never be possible. So thank you very much. Till another time, I will come back again.